Hello and welcome to your sun-drenched Wednesday One show with Alex Jones.
And as we're on the beach, Sandy Toksvig. Well, tonight we've come over, as you can see, all Miami Vice.
Because our guest tonight is the Queen of Miami. Yeah. She lives in Miami. She part owns the Miami Dolphins. And her band was called the Miami Sound Machine. Honestly, by right, she should be the mayor of Miami.
Absolutely. So get on your feet and welcome the legendary Gloria Estefan.
Thank you so much.
Hello! Oh, lovely to see you. Now, I never expected...
I do not want to be mayor, though. Thank you.
No, you don't want to be mayor?
No.
Oh, OK.
I never expected to salsa with Sandy Toksvig and Gloria Estefan. That was quite a moment.
That was fantastic.
Now, that song, actually, has had a special honour bestowed upon it, hasn't it? It'll outlive us all. Go on.
Let's hope.
Yes.
They're going to put it in a bunker somewhere in Washington to save it for posterity.
Right.
Because it's one of 500 songs that's been chosen for the Library of Congress to save because it's made a difference in the cultural fiber of the country. And we are beyond thrilled because it really is. It's very Afro-Cuban music mixed in with pop. People don't really know or understand where it comes from. They just like it because it's a pop song. But there are some very complex rhythms in there, and I was so thrilled when that got chosen. Little side note, originally it was The Boogeyman's Gonna Get You. And I said, there's no way I'm singing that. So I rewrote all the lyrics.
So if there was a, you know, nuclear Armageddon, your song will survive, isn't it?
Let's hope so.
Are you allowed to visit in the bunker? Are you allowed to go?
I'm going to visit the bunker in March because they're going to induct Emilio and I into the give us the Gershwin Award, and they're giving us a behind the scenes of everything, so I will get to visit the song.
I mean, it's more hotel than bunker, I have to say.
Do you think there are snacks? I would imagine there
I reckon room
snacks
service, all sorts of
Do
things.
songs need snacks? I don't know.
We all need snacks.
Yeah, definitely.
How do you feel about reaching the sort of lifetime achievement stage of your career?
Oh, my gosh. You know, we're lucky because usually that stage comes when you're really old and you can't enjoy it that much. But Emilio and I feel energized. We're still working on music and a million different projects. And to be able to enjoy, you know, all the fruits of your labor that sometimes don't come. You know, a lot of artists never get that kind of recognition. And as immigrants of our country that came from somewhere else, we are particularly thankful to be included in those kinds of awards and kind of representing, you know, and we think that's important.
Well, congratulations
to you both.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Now, in honour of one of Gloria's biggest hits, we are setting you the one show conga challenge, aren't we? We want to see whatever conga line you can muster during the show tonight. Right, just rope in your family, your friends, your neighbours, look, your pets, whatever it takes.
People you don't know.
People you don't know. Get creative with the costumes, then send us a photo of the results. They love it.
That's fantastic. We're off and run. We never stop then now. Gloria's life story is the inspiration for the new musical On Your Feet. And later we'll explain how you could end up playing her on stage here in the UK.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Now, if you're a musical fan looking for the next Mamma Mia or We Will Rock You,
Who isn't?
A safe bet, exactly, we are. A Safe Bet is a show based on Gloria's songs. And here's a taste of what it will look like. Oh, that looks
I'm
fun!
so excited. It's coming to the West End.
It's so wonderful. So the musical is called On Your Feet, and it comes next year, is that right? It's coming to the UK?
It's opening on June the 3rd at the Curve in Leicester for previews, and then it comes to London on the 14th for previews, and grand opening the 27th of June, 2019.
So I want you to pretend, just for a second, that you're nothing to do with it, but you've seen it.
Hard.
But you've seen it. Yes. Tell us about the lead character, Gloria.
Okay, the lead character, she starts very young, and she really does not like being the center of attention, but she loves music. Music is her life. And she meets a young man who has a band. She joins for fun. And it's the relationship, how it flourishes, how their love of music flourishes, how they fight for their sound, become internationally famous. And then at the peak of her career, boom, everything is overnight destroyed by an accident where she's left paralyzed.
The car crash. The
Yes,
bus
the
crash.
bus
wasn't it? The tour
crash,
bus,
right.
yeah.
So it's really a love story. It's a love story between two people, a love story to two countries, the native country where they were born, Cuba, and the adopted country, U.S., and a love story to music. And it spans music that is spanning 3 decades, although it's 2 hours worth, and we've put the music where it should be, and you're gonna cry besides dance and laugh.
We like crying
We'll
in the
be there. We'll be there. Yeah.
We're all over
I'm not
it.
a sadist, but I like making people cry. There's a cry test that I do. I call my sister whenever I write a ballad, and if she doesn't cry, I go back to the drawing board.
Now, this is the really exciting bit, because you see, Gloria's here because she's casting somebody to play herself and somebody to play her husband, Emilio, which must be a bit of a weird thing, casting somebody to play you. But you're asking for videos, aren't you?
Yes,
so
because we're not only auditioning in person, which I will be back in January to participate in that, but we want to expand the search. In the United States, we saw over 3,000 women, and from LA, Miami, and New York, live auditions, and then internet. And one of the covers that ended up being on Broadway was actually chosen from the internet. She'd never been on stage. She was working at a bank, and she had the most gorgeous voice. And she was one of the best actresses we've had in the show, so you never know.
So it literally could be anybody. Well, we have actually had a video audition come into us. Have a look, because I think your search is over.
Definitely.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah,
I'm worried about this.
Okay, we're perfect for this. Do you want to be Gloria or Emilio?
Well, you're the guest. You choose. I
think
don't mind.
I'm more Emilio.
Okay, well, I love Gloria. I'll
Okay,
be Gloria.
let's do it. Hit it, baby.
Right, here we go.
It's all over.
Forget about sending any tapes in. You are hired. This is it.
I mean, this is it.
But everybody's going to want to be in
It's going to be groundbreaking, you two.
Well, it'll be something breaking, maybe not groundbreaking.
Possibly. What I love is looking for Emilio. You get to look for a much younger husband.
Yes.
You need to go back.
Well, I must admit that the one lie in the show, because everything is true, it's all based on reality, but the one lie is that Emilio ever had washboard abs. No, he did not have a six-pack. That's the only thing that's not true. But no, it's hard because I'm not looking for someone to be my clone or to impersonate me, and I don't know what I look like. I'm inside here. I don't know what people see, but I do want someone that is just going to interpret our life story and that is going to take it where they want to take it as an actor. And they are going to have to, though, dance, be able to sing in English, be able to do some things in Spanish, and be able to shake it in every language.
Wow. It's fine. We got this.
You've got this.
You got this. It's fine.
But there's a sort of conflict in the musical, as you were saying, and that comes from your mum, doesn't it?
Well,
because you had quite a complex relationship.
I didn't have the complex relationship. She had it with Emilio because when he came in, swooped in, and I fell in love, she didn't want me to leave. I was her rock. I was, the person that helped her and was with her. And she was worried. My dad was very ill. She was concerned this musician fellow was going to come in and destroy my life. So, eventually she got over it, but it only took 12 years of marriage.
Oh, gosh.
And until after that car crash. So when Alex Dinelaris was writing the show, he says, "You two are a nightmare to write for." I go, "Why?" He goes, "You have no conflict." I go, "Let me introduce you to my mother." And that was it. He fell in love with her. We all did. She was a phenomenal, incredible woman. I lost her a year
musical
ago.
herself as well.
She was a star. She was in Cuba when she was a child. She actually won an international contest to be flown to Hollywood and play Shirley Temple's double. She was going to dub the movies in Spanish, and not just Shirley Temple, all the contract singers, but all the contract actresses.
Oh, there she is. There's a picture there.
But, her father said, "No way, you're not leaving." And, in Cuba, that career had a bit of a, they didn't like it when a young lady became a singer or an actress or dancer, so.
But even though that didn't work out, I mean, years later, and we enjoyed this video, she's become something of a sensation on social media, thanks to your daughter, Emily.
Yes, she did.
A bit of a rapper. Let's have a look.
She became a rapper, a very famous one with a big following.
Here you are.
Check it out.
Rapuela, Yo sé que me extrañaron, no vayan a llorar. Pero más que rapeo, tengo que trabajar. Aquí desde mi silla arreglo 1000 problemas, llamando yo a mi yerno para que los resuelva. Gestiono por aquí, dispongo por allá. Pero a los que me llamen, muy caro pagarán.
Teléfono, abuela.
Sí.
Her timing is impeccable, isn't it?
And after that, she said, don't worry, I make you an offer you can't refuse. Yeah, oh my gosh, we lost her a year ago, and let me tell you something. I would show her the comments on Instagram and say, Mom, there's 700 positive comments. There's not one bad one. You don't know what a miracle this is on social media. People were looking forward to it. They would pester Emily, we want more, we want more. And I told her you should open an Instagram for her. And Em goes, no way. She's giving me all these followers. I'm not going to give her her own. She was an amazing, and she came up with those, that rap. She's really saying that, you know, she liked to take care of a million problems, which she made my husband take care of for her. So she was brilliant.
We enjoyed that, didn't we?
That's fantastic, yeah.
And tickets for On Your Feet are available now. Sounds brilliant.
I have to say, conga fever has hit the nation, Gloria. We've got some early attempts here for you to see. Have a look here. This is Leah and Paul from Abergavenny, and they had the conga as their first dance on their wedding day.
Now, this is Delonzo on Twitter. They've sent in this pic.
Go girls!
This is her family doing the conga in the lounge. We love that.
Can be done anywhere. This is
My Conga UK fans!
This is your fan club, isn't it?
Yes, they conga everywhere in the world. They follow everywhere, and they're so loyal. I love you. I love you, conga.
This is Con from Middlesbrough. It was a concert at the Royal Albert Hall. They can't wait to see the show.
They did, and they congaed in the Royal Albert Hall. It was a wild night.
We've got Chris from Burnley. This is the Mechanics Christmas party. That is a good conga, Gloria,
Go
isn't
Mechanics! It's brilliant.
Okay, this is
Perfectly.
possibly a little off message.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, this is Simon from Neath in South Wales. Here's my conga. Yeah.
You can always count on the Welsh cheese.
So, Gloria, let's just imagine for a brief moment you're asked to book a benefit like this.
Ooh.
What? Top 3 headliners for you?
But living or dead?
Anybody.
Yeah, because there's some people I would have wanted to see. Number one being Queen. Would have loved to see with Freddie Mercury, because they're still around. But yeah, of course, with Freddie Mercury. From now, Pink. She blew me away in her concert. It was so amazing.
Agreeing.
What a show.
Her live vocal was incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And not just that, what she does, like flipping in the air. And I would need Dramamine to be able to do that. And then I'd fall asleep because I'd be throwing up all the twirling. I did that in a video once, and believe me, I needed it. And probably one of my all-time favorite singers would be Nat King Cole. If I could see Nat King Cole live, that would be phenomenal. I got to meet and sing with his daughter, Natalie, who was lovely and wonderful. But that's my very early records that my mom played for me, and all the songs that I enjoyed listening to as a kid was a lot of Nat King Cole.
It was like Velvet, like listening to Velvet, wasn't it?
And you recognize it within 2 notes that it's him singing.
What a lineup that would be. Now, Clara is a very famous radio DJ here. Very
Oh,
famous.
we try our bits.
Do you remember, Gloria, the first time you heard one of your songs on the radio?
I do indeed. And it was before all the international stuff. It was the first Spanish language song that we had done called Renacer, Live Again. And I was in my 73 Toyota Celica in 1976 at this point. And the song comes on the radio, and my knees started shaking so badly that I had to pull the car over and just park. And I sat there holding my face and thinking, I'm on the radio. Like, music to me was so cathartic and beautiful growing up, and so many artists were such a part of my life. And all of a sudden I'm hearing my voice on the radio. I couldn't believe it. And it was, I'll never forget that to this day. It was very special.
Clara, do you have a favourite Gloria track?
Oh my gosh, I Can't Stay Away From You.
Oh, I love that track.
love that song. Thing is, when I was younger, there's a TV show that you did called VH1 Divas.
Yes,
and
I
it's you,
know.
Aretha Franklin, Celine Dion.
Wow.
Shania Twain. Can you tell I'm a fan?
You know it, girl. You know it all.
You guys together were fantastic, so I'm having a moment.
Oh, you're so
Gloria
sweet.
Estefan.
That was a spectacular show.
Amazing.
We all enjoyed so much.
And good song choice.
Oh, yeah, all about ballads.
words.
I love that one.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
that's what I wrote that one. So believe me, and people always
After
ask
a
me,
break,
how could you
yeah.
write that song? You've been happily married. I go, because I'm happily married. I can write that song.
Earlier, we challenged you to impress Gloria with the best conga you could put together at short notice, and here are the most impressive.
Yes, OK, go on.
Yeah. I'm not sure about this one. Amy, her dog, Milo and niece
I've
Cara.
done that conga with my dog.
Yeah, I'm having fun in Hemel Hempstead. I've been there, why not?
Oh. I thought we were going to see actual
Tony.
film. What is this?
Tony the dog walker sent this pic of his dogs doing the conga during a walk in the woods. That's a bit more
I love that.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
This is a picture of a picture, which
A picture
I
of
like
a picture
that.
of a conga.
Of these guys doing what they call the Lenny conga.
Very cute.
Yeah, good.
And very blue.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to say thank you to our guests tonight, especially to you, Gloria. It's been a real pleasure to have you with us. Your upcoming musical, On Your Feet, is on at the London Coliseum, as you said, next summer.